What's up, fellas? Today, I'm breaking down the biggest fitness scams in history. Stuff that sold millions of units, promised a whole bunch of shortcuts, and got people chasing quarters while stepping over dollars. All right, so let's get into it. Number one, waist trainers. I think waist trainers blew up because a lot of celebrities, posted online their hourglass figure, but trust me, that's not how they got their hourglass figure. The only thing waist trainers do is compress your midsection. Thousands of studies show that they don't burn fat at all. Now, what you do lose is a bunch of water weight from sweating. And of course, this comes back the second that you rehydrate. People that wear these, especially for a long time, they don't have any core muscle. If you want a smaller waist, you don't need to dress up and wear a costume. Fix your nutrition, get stronger abs through actual resistance training, and be at an overall lower body fat percentage. All right, so moving on to number two, the shake weights. I know we all remember those shake weight commercials. It looks ridiculous, and honestly, it absolutely is. Muscle growth comes from progressive overload, not just shaking some dumbbell back and forth. Now, of course, they made some fake study where shake weights do activate your muscles, but not anywhere near as much as free weights. I mean, come on, big dog. Honestly, you'll probably get more results from doing push-ups than spending $40 on shaking up plastic. Again, you're really just stepping over dollars to pick up quarters. Now, number three is arm twister trainers. Now, I'm sure you've probably seen this on TikTok because they sell a whole lot of bullshit there. It's basically a spring-loaded device that is supposed to get you a bigger chest and bigger arms. Now, I can almost guarantee you that everybody that's promoting this trash did not get the results from that bullshit. And what's funny is 50% of the people on TikTok that are actually promoting this product are overweight themselves. What you should stick to is something that absolutely works and has a proven track record of working. So resistance bands, dumbbells, and for the same price, you could build that muscle that you really want. Now, number four, it's going to be the fat wraps. Wraps, creams, these infrared belts. So they claim to melt fat away while you rest or while you sleep. They are basically preying on people that have no clue. So in reality, fat metabolism requires a calorie deficit. Heating up your stomach or rubbing cream all over your body is not gonna do it. These type of scams are going to make you sweat, but you would be better off lifting weights and drinking water. Now, number five, this is going to be like a group of supplements put together. And what I call it is these influencer miracle supplements. You got guys like Jake Paul or whoever promoting these drinks or these pills, and they are really just scamming you guys. I mean, every year there's always some drink or some gummy or some powder that we just never discovered until now, and it just guarantees you to get shredded, get a six-pack, and be lean. The reason why most of these don't work the way they're supposed to or the way you think they're supposed to is because there's no real research and evidence saying that they do work. Now, secondly, if you look on the labels, most of the time it's a proprietary blend. So you don't really know how much of any of the ingredients that you're really getting in that supplement. So if you see proprietary blend on anything, just say, I don't want to take that, man. Think of it like throwing money at a lottery ticket versus just investing in proven habits and things that actually work. Now, number six is SARMs. And oh boy, everybody wanted to get big. Everybody. So these things exploded online as the safe steroid. So SARMs stands for selective androgen receptor modulators. Now, that's not really important because they're trash anyway. So among all the thousands of studies that we can look at, it is a fact that SARMs suppress your natural testosterone production. And second, almost all of them aren't FDA approved. I'm actually not sure if there's even one that's FDA approved. So you are absolutely gambling with what you get. Now, a bunch of my friends have tried SARMs before, and yeah, some of them have gotten results, but but you do not want to know what health problems that they have from taking those drugs. All right, moving on to the next one, we got BCAAs. Now, this is my favorite because I felt into this scam. So BCAAs are branch chain amino acids. And a lot of people have been hyping these up as muscle builders. So the reason why it's a scam is because if you already get enough protein in your diet, you already have BCAAs in your system. So taking it in powder form really gives you no extra benefit. BCAAs is just like an overly priced way to flavor your water. And trust me, I know because I've done this exact same thing. I used to have a gallon plastic jug at work every single day with a scoop of BCAAs in it just because I thought I was going to get bigger and stronger if I just took it consistently. Now, the reason why this one got me is because I hated drinking bland water. So I ended up just flavoring it with BCAAs. And secondly, because everyone else was doing it, so that's how I fell into it. Now, obviously, I've matured and grown up, and I understand that just stick to a regular diet. It's going to save you a lot of time, money, and frustration. Now, another one that I've tried is fat burners. So things like CLA. Now what these pills do is they promise to torch body fat, and specifically belly fat for guys, right? They target you specifically because that's your pain point, right? You want to lose the midsection, you want to lose the stomach, the gut. It's the same way they target, women with waist trainers. The whole point of this is that you can't get scammed if you're informed and you're not desperate. Another thing is, if you're desperate, they will absolutely scam you because one, you're looking for quick fixes, you're looking for the fastest way to get rid of, your weight or your fat, especially if you have like a wedding or something planned, like a reunion that you're trying to go to. These things will creep up and they will get you. So do fat burners work? Kind of. And here's why I say kind of. What they do is they raise your body temperature and your heart rate. So of course you're going to sweat more, you're going to burn more calories. But in doing that, you create a whole nother host of health problems. So you might get insomnia, anxiety, and just regular heart problems, right? Which you shouldn't have, especially at the age that you're at. So the truth, do they burn fat? No. But do they help? Yes. They just come with a whole bunch of side effects that you don't really want or need. All right, and I saved the best for last. Okay. So this one is another big one blowing up on TikTok. It is juice cleanses. And these are basically like the detox miracles, right? Like you drink this juice and you lose all the weight, right? So first of all, your body already has detox organs, okay? It's called your liver and your kidneys. Now, what these cleanses do is they rob you of actually getting the habits to sustain your weight loss. So whenever you drink these juices, there's no protein, there's no real healthy fats, and you just end up rebounding after losing all that weight. So does it really work if you're going backwards? Now look, if someone told me that I could lose 30 pounds in the next month just doing the detox juice cleanses, but in the fine print they said, hey, you're also going to gain back 45 and you're going to have a whole bunch of depression and anxiety from that rebound, I think I would pick the detox where I drink water, eat regular food, and train smart instead of rebounding after a month. Now, some people will take the bait. Some people will do it. See, my philosophy is simple. I think these are scams not because you don't see results from them. I think that they're scams because there are way more effective ways to reach your goals and actually keep them. So yeah, all these technically do something. Yeah, they will do something. It might be small, it might be short term, but it's nowhere near worth my time or my money. So if you actually want, lasting results, You got to stop chasing the gimmicks and do the hard work, because that's how you see results. So I'll give you one last analogy. Think of it like this. So someone tells you, who's a financial advisor, but they broke themselves. They tell you, hey, put all your money into a high yield savings account and don't invest into the stock market. Yes, you're going to get some money, but imagine you putting your money into an index fund and getting, 7% on average, right? Per year return on your money. I think, putting your money in the index fund is a lot smarter to do than just throwing it onto a savings account, which is going to give you what, 0.2, 0.5 or whatever. That's why I think some of these things are a scam. So moral of the story is, stop stepping over dollars to pick up quarters.